Guru, Guru, Guru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਕਰਮੀ ਕਰਮੀ ਹੋਏ ਵਿਚਾਰ, ਸੱਚਾ ਆਪ ਸੱਚਾ ਦਰਬਾਰ। Lot of times we get into a confusion what is in our hands, because the intellect, the wisdom of Guru's mat is not there. Guru's mat is very clear that we have preordained lekha, preordained karams, preordained actions which we have to perform, in this life. There is no option. Whether it can be reduced or not, it is in the hands of Vaheguru. But we have to go through all those karams. There is no option. The only option is doing ardas, benti in front of Vaheguru, so that our karams are reduced. But many Gurmukhs, they don't want their karams to be reduced also. They just take whatever is given to them. I'm talking about Parlad karams, because they are the karams which are given to everybody for this lifetime, based on your previous actions, previous life actions. So when the baby is born, when the baby comes out of the mother's womb, the clock ticks, the life cycle starts. Even when the baby is in the womb of the mother, then also it starts. That's why Maharaj is explaining us here. Kaho manuk te kya hoye aave, jo tis paave, soi karave. Kaho manuk. Manuk as in, this body has been given to a mind. Manuk. Mananumidi. Kaho manuk te kya hoye aave. It's not in his controls. In the present birth, it will seem like, it will feel like nothing is in our control. But actually, we sowed the seed in the previous births. पिछले जन्म दे विच आपां सारा कुछ कीता. Now we have forgotten. We have forgotten what actions we did. Sometimes we even forget the actions in the present birth also. Forget about previous births. Because it may seem unrealistic if you don't believe in the theory of a karma. Somebody who don't believe in that, they'll say, what it is happening? And we have discussed this multiple times. Why good things happen to bad people? Why bad things happen to good people? Because we have not understood the Gurmat Karam philosophy. In the camps this year, we are having at least a couple of our session, or at least an hour of a session, which we explain with Vaheguruji's Kirpa and go in details what is the Gurmat Karam philosophy. And that is going to be one of our topic in upcoming Dallas camp. It's very important to understand that, so that we stop complaining. Rather than we live in present. We don't worry about our past. We don't worry about our future. We live in the present. The swas which is coming in, going out, we remember Vaheguru with every swas, with every breath. What is happening is, sometimes we are doing Aradhana also, the Bhakti also, chanting also, Simran also, to show others. We have to see whether whatever we are doing, are we doing with our own love towards Vaheguru? Malak de naal preet pai hai ki nahi pai? And the preet will happen, love will happen with the Gyan of Gurbani. More Gyan, more Simran. And this is not a normal gyan. People have misunderstood this gyan. This is a Brahm gyan. Brahm gyan can only be attained if you do practical of it. If you do what Guru tells you to do. Guru's mat can only be obtained if we understand what is Guru is telling us. What Guru is telling us to do. Gurbani kahe sevak jan mane. Kaho manukh te kya hoye aave. What can a mortal do? Jo bhi onnu aunda, whatever the actions, preordained actions are given to him or her, to the mind, they will do that. Jo tis pavai soi karave. Vaheguruji is sitting inside us. Chitragupta is sitting inside us. Taramraj is sitting inside us. Our lekha from the previous births is also inside us. Of our present birth is also inside us. We are going to do things for which we are responsible. This is the game. This is the justice which Maharaj has created. Iske haath hoye ta sab kich le. If Maharaj says, okay, it doesn't matter what you do, there's not going to be any punishment or any lekha dokha. Your account will not be seen, then what will happen? Jo tis pavai soi kare. Iske haath hoye ta sab kich le. So, for example, Maharaj has given us that, okay, this is the amount of money you will require for this world. You should not be involved in lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego. If with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, when we will have preet for Vaheguru, when we will have love for Vaheguru, when we will understand the Guru's mat, then we will do as per the Guru. Will not go beyond that. If Maharaj told us the char padarth is your gain, you don't have to go for anger, you don't have to go for lust. Char padarth de vich rehna. Char padarth jeko mange sant jana ki seva lage. If Maharaj says you are okay, you can do anything which is tamoguni. You can play with lust, you can play with greed, you can play with anger, you can play with ego, then we'll keep on doing that. We'll not stop. Because sanu samajh nahi. Or for the mortals who don't understand this game, we are very lucky, Guru Pyare, very fortunate that we have Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is not just telling us, do Simran or read Gurbani. Maharaj is saying, Padya mail na utre, pucho gyaniya jaye. By just reading, by just singing, by just doing vichar, the dirt and filth will not go away. The dirt and filth will only and only go away when we will do practical of that knowledge, that gyan. Then it is a Brahm gyan. Otherwise, uphoka gyan. That's just like our worldly gyan. That's why Maharaj wrote that. Padya mail na utre. Pucho gyaniya jaye. Who are the gyanis? The Gurmukhs. Sachi Sangat. Iske haath hoye ta sab kich le. Ode haath cha gaya agar. If it is in our hands, we will do whatever we want to. Jo tis pavai soi kare. But when with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, we come in the sanctuary of Guru, then we understand the hukam, we understand what is meant for us to be done, why we came to this world, what is the purpose of our life, then we will do whatever Vaheguruji wants us to do. Then we will understand Guru's mat. But if we don't, Maharaj kehte anjanat भिख्या में रचे. If we will not understand the hukum, जैसी अनजान हो गए, we are ignorant, and that's most of the people. Even in every religion, even in Sikhism, अनजानत भिख्या में रचे. फिर भिखता, फिर भिखी भिख्या is poison. तमोगुण is a poison. अनजानत भिख्या में रचे. Then we will do corruption of every sort, cheating, stealing, lying. Most common. It becomes okay. It's okay to do things when some other person is not seeing. Behind the curtain, we can do anything. We can use the bad language. We can cheat. We can steal. We can lie. We can corrupt, because Guru's knowledge is not there. Guru's wisdom is not there. We are using our own wisdom. अपनी मत करते हैं अपना use. अनजानत भिख्या में रचे. अनजानत as in ignorance of Guru's wisdom. Then we will live in poison, and we think this is not a poison, this is amrit, this is good, it is okay. In this world, the normalization is it's okay to use F words, it's okay to use abuse, it's okay to cheat, it's okay to steal, it's okay to lie. And if you will tell somebody not to do it, they might not do it in your face, but behind the curtains, they will still do it. This will only go away when we will have preet for Vaheguru, when we will have love for Vaheguru. When the love is not there, forcefully, this will not happen. Even if somebody will try, they will try to do it, but because the Gyan has not gone in, the wisdom is still not there. Hormones are more powerful than the wisdom at that point of time. But when we will attain that wisdom, how we will get that wisdom? More Sachi Sangat, more Simran, then only we will see that. Then only we'll have a Kirpa. Without the Kirpa of Vaheguru, we will not have that. That's why we have to do Ardas Benti all the time. All the time Ardas Benti. अनजानत भिख्या में रचे, जे जानत आपन आप बचे. अगर समझ आ गई, if that wisdom will be there, if we'll know what we need to do, then we will do what Vaheguru Ji tells us to do. Then we will attain Guru's mat. फिर ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ जो गुरु दी मत है. पर में भूला दे दिस्तावे. Otherwise we'll be in param, we'll be in doubt all the time. भुल्लड़ सिख गुरबाणी भी पढ़ता, भुल्लड़ सिख गुरुद्वारे भी जांदा, तां भी भुल्लड़. Because the wisdom is not there, Guru's mat is not there, he's still in param, in doubt. पर मैं भूला दे दिस्तावे. The mind is wandering in all the directions, all different directions. My mind is wandering. निमक माहे चार कुंट फिर आवे. थोड़े जे times, in a little bit of a time, in even a second, fraction of a second, mind will go in 4 different directions because of the param. All the time, the thoughts are going on. All the time. Maharaj says it's only one solution. To come out of this problem, there's only one solution. Kar kirpa jis apni bhagat de. In the kirpa karke jinu bhagati tak le jaye. Once we become his devotee, once we'll start doing devotional worship, prema bhakti, with his kirpa, with his karam, with his daya, with his meher, with his grace, with his blessing. That's why we have to do Ardas Benti. Kar kirpa jis apni bhagat de, nanak te jan naam mile. When we will reach to the naam, when mind will receive the naam, and naam is not just anhad tun, anhad bani. Naam's avastha starts with akhri naam, but it goes till we merge in the one Vaheguru. Only der tak apan galtiyan karange. We'll do mistakes till the time we don't merge in one. Nirvichar avastha all the time. That's peace, that state of peace all the time. No thoughts of any kind. Where there will be no thoughts, that's where the Vaheguru will be there. Kar kirpa jis apni pagat de nanak te jan naam mile. When through the naam he will merge. Naam has a syari. Through the naam, one will merge in Nami, in Vaheguru. It will become one with Vaheguru. Only der tak bhakti tak nahi pahunchda bhakti. How the bhakti start? Gurmukh bhagat jit sahaj tun upje. When sahaj tun, when the mind is in sahaj, when the mind goes in peace, then the devotional worship start. Up till that, we are still trying. And to go to the sahaj tun, to go to that stage, we have to do antargat simran. We have to take a bath inside us. Antargat jana payega. Khinme neech कीट को राज पार ब्रह्म गरीब निवाज. खिन में नीच कीट को राज. And the person who thought I've born in a lower family, I'm a niche, or I do very, very bad karams, realization has come that I should not be doing cheating. I do a cheat. I use the wrong language. I steal. I lie. I am stuck in lust. When the realization is there, Maharaj kende, hum kire kiram satgur sharnai kar dhyan naam pargas. Then when we do the ardas, benti in front of Vaheguru, Malik will do a kirpa. Khinme neech keet ko raj. Will get the wisdom. Raje bana dega. And Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha said, Hum rulte firte, koi baat na puchta, gur satgur sang, kire hum thape. And I was just like an insect. And Satguru Ji, Tan Shri Guru Amardas Sache Pasha did so much kirpa on me. He made me sit next to him. He gave me the kingdomship, guruship. That's what assurance Guru Sahib is doing. Kinman, in an instant. But we have to do benti. We have to realize our mistakes. That yes, I am doing this mistake. Par Brahma Garib Nivaj. Garibi should come. This Garibi is not the money Garibi. That, oh, that person is poor. No. That person has become humble. Humility should be there. He has accepted his mistakes or her mistakes. Par Brahm Garib Nivaj. Then the kirpa will happen. The mayor will happen. Nivaj kar dega. De dega. Naam di daat. By giving us the naam. Jaka drisht kachu na ave. Tis tatkal de dis pragtave. Kende that person, even that person had no qualities at all. Sare ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਬੜਾ ਮਾੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ. He was not at all, that mind was not at all important for anybody. We can all correlate with that. I don't know if you guys can, I can. Jaka drisht kachu na aave. Everybody used to think this person is useless, has no value. This tatkal hunda, very soon, very fast. This tatkal, this praktave, that person becomes famous very fast. Again, this is all related to the lekha, previous lekha. Many people who come in Sachi Sangat first, and everybody says, oh, he or she doesn't even look like a Gursikh, because they're looking at the physical. Because they are looking at the physical body. That person is not a Gursikh. He has cut hair, she has cut hair. But when they start doing Bhakti, when they will come in Sachi Sangat, start doing Simran, with the Simran, so much Kirpa, so fast will happen, because previous Karam will come up. Previous good Karam will come. Previous Karams are not only just bad Karams, lot of good Karams. Good Karams are there, that's why we got this physical body. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got the physical body. Human body. Human body is attained only because the previous good Karams are there. This tatkal, this pragatave, then everywhere that person will be famous. Say, wow, this person, and it may not be just because of the bhakti. They'll become rich very soon. They'll become a leader, a political leader maybe, very soon. सिर्फ भक्ति करके नहीं, भक्ति दी भावें अजे भी समझ ना आवे. But there's one proverb which is used in Punjabi. It's not in Gurbani. Rajo narak ki hai. That previous birth, if somebody was doing a bhakti, they will get a Raj in this birth. And people who become a Raje, a kings in this life, they will have to suffer a hell in the next life. Why? Because when person is very rich, they forget about Vaheguru. When person is very sukhi in the worldly life, they forget about Vaheguru. That's why Maharaj says, Dukh daru, sukh rog pya. This tatkal, this praktave, jako apni kare bakshish. But Maharaj says the reality is, if somebody is forgiven by Vaheguru, jako apni kare bakshish, taka lekha na gane jagdish. Then Vaheguru ji will tear off his lekha, even the present lekha. And we have an example of Sajjan Thug. He was not only just a serial killer, but he did all sorts of bad things. And he was known as a thug, Sajjan Thug. But when with GuruNanak Dev Ji's Kirpa, he understood the Naam, he was forgiven by GuruNanak Dev Ji. Jako apni kare bakshish taka lekha na gane jagdish. Then his lekha, his account was torn off, and he became from Sajjan Thug to Pai Sajjan. Because he surrendered in front of GuruNanak Dev Ji. Jio pind sab tiski rast. Then he said, this mind, this body, everything belongs to Vaheguru. And he started seeing Vaheguru everywhere, in everybody. Kat kat puran Brahma Pragash. He said, Vaheguru ji is there everywhere. Har thaan te Malak hi Malak. Aur Malak to bagair aur kuch bhi nahi. Kat kat puran. In everybody, Vaheguru ji is there. fullest, पूरे, पूरा गुर आराध्या पूरा जाका। नाउ नानक पूरा पाया पूरे के गुण गाओ। कट कट पूरन ब्रह्म प्रगास, अपनी बनत आप बनाई, नानक जीवै देख बढ़ाई। And that Gurmukh will not worry about the worldly wealth, worldly pleasures. He will understood that everything which has been created is all created by that Vaheguru, Nirankar Vaheguru, formless Vaheguru, that light. He has created everything through his voice, through his naam. कीता पसाओ एको खुआओ तिस्ते हुए लख दरियाओ, अपनी बनत आप बनाई. This game has also been started by him. This game is also started by him. Nanak Jiva Maharaj says, I live by looking at his vadai everywhere. Everywhere Vaheguruji is at the fullest. His greatness is everywhere, is present everywhere. That person will understand that. But only when that Suji is there, then when the wisdom of Gurmat is there, when we understand what is the purpose of our life, when we surrender ourselves, when we do Ardas Benti, when we are forgiven. How we are forgiven? With his kripa. With his kripa. Through the Ardas Benti, through the prayers, through lots and lots of Simran, by taking the wisdom of Gurbani Guru. सिर्फ पढ़न दे नाल नहीं गुरु प्यारे, पढ़ना बहुत जरूरी, विचारना बहुत जरूरी. Reading is very important, understanding is very important, but the more important is to do what Gurbani is telling us to do. Time is less today. Aao ji, we have 2 minutes more for Simran. Let's do a couple of minutes of Simran, and then we'll take a break for till tomorrow, and then we'll go from here. Aao ji. Wah, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Saas Gras, Saas, Antargat Simran. Then we have to go inside. Antargat Simran, what to what karo. When you will go inside Guru Pyareo, then you will know who you are. What is the purpose of your life? Aao ji, shuru kariye. Wah, Guru, 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 Wah, Guru Va 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 Guru. Antargat Simran. Mind should chant, mind should listen. Mani jape, mani sune ko pyar. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई। माया मोह भरम पै भूलै, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। इक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। इक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो शरनाई। इक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुर रामदास राखो शरनाई। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। भुल्लां चुकां दी खिमा गुरु प्यारिओ। वाहिगुरु जी का